3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody praying? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I have another special player build for you all today. So we're going to get right into it, right? So we're going to be making the one and only PAO GASOL from the Grizzlies, all right? PAO GASOL, from every team that he was on, he always produced. He was a solid center, just a great overall player. So first and last name, PAO GASOL. This is for NBA 2K25 current gen center, right hand, jersey number 16. And his college was the University of Barcelona. Barcelona is a city in Spain, so I just put Spain because that just made sense. All right, continue. We're gonna stay at 7 foot on the height. Then we want to go to where do we want to go to? Oh yeah, so we want to go 250 on the weight, and then the wingspan is staying at 7'5" with defined on the body shape. So we're gonna start with our physicals. So you already know we definitely gonna go with that 90 stamina. This is more than enough. This is like the sweet spot for any builds, and 90 is more than enough. You don't need more. If you want to put more, that's fine, but 90 is perfect. 47 on our vert. Nothing too crazy here. He didn't really have a high vert anyway, so we're just gonna leave it at 47. His strength, we're gonna go up to an 80 on our strength. And then for the acceleration, 56, and then we're maxing out the speed at 66. All right, so we're gonna be able to get the job done with these attribute numbers. Now for the finishing, we're gonna go with an 88 on a close shot. That is more than enough to get the job done. As you can see, with 88, we got a lot of great badges. So of course, you know, we get Pro Touch Hall of Fame, Giant Slayer Hall of Fame. We also get some great silver tier 2 badges with Back Down Punisher, Bully, and then we get some great tier 3 badges with Fast Switch, Fearless Finisher, and Masher. So that's going to be really good to be able to get. And then the bronze badges, as you can see, we're going to go with an 80 on our layup. And I always speak highly about centers or just big men having high layup. I think I would rather that over dunks, just because, you know, you might get taken out of a dunk animation. So it's always good to at least go with the driving layup. And then 45 on the driving dunk. You will be able to get some driving dunks, nothing wrong or nothing too crazy, but we will have a high 85 standing dunk. And then for the post control, because he's so good in the post, we're gonna go all the way up to a 93. So we finish with 21. So you see, by having the attributes we have in our finishing, now we have Hall of Fame, Dream Shake, Gold Postman Technician, we get Drop Stepper Gold, Area Wizard on Gold. These are some good badges. And then we also get Rise Up on Silver available. Alright, now for the shooting, PAO GASOL is a good shooter for his height. So you want to go 80 mid-range, and then we're going to go 80, which is the max on the 3-point shot, and then 80 on the free throw. So you can see this kind of correlation with a lot of my builds. A lot of the builds that I'm making is in the 80s in terms of shooting. This is how you get shades. But the badges over here that you're going to be able to get, that's Hall of Fame in gold, it's going to be amazing. Midi Magician Imp, Claymore, Guard Up, Green Machine, Corner Specialist. We get Clutch Shooter Hall of Fame, Comeback Kid, and Volume Shooter Hall of Fame Access. And then the silver and bronze, I don't really like speaking about them, but they're okay, you know what I mean? But Golden Hall of Fame is where it's at. Playmaking, we're gonna have a solid 70 pass accuracy with the 45 ball handle. Okay, so this is gonna be good to have 70 on the pass accuracy. The cool thing that I like is that the most important badge to me on this build is definitely gonna be the Vice Grip on Hall of Fame and Break Starter. This is all you really need, honestly, I promise you. Now for the defense, we will have some good defense, so we want to definitely go with that 86, all right, on the interior defense, and we're gonna keep this at 36. We're gonna have the steal at 33, which is gonna be good. The block, we're gonna have an 80 on our block. All right. Now we have to have rebound on a PAO GASOL build. So look at this: 85 offensive with the 85 defensive, rebound for 99. So when it's all said and done, we have 21, 28, and 23 for this PAO GASOL build. All right. So now the takeovers that we get access to, we get sharp, which is amazing. We get rim protector, glass cleaning, and post. So to me, advanced post moves and post shot daggers would be good, but because we definitely want to stretch the floor, we could go with advanced post move and limitless range. But this is your PAO GASOL build, my template. You can put whatever takeover you like, that's fine. Once we do that, and you're gonna see right here, we get PAO GASOL #1 shades. You already know, definitely gunning for #1 shades on a lot of my builds, because I know that that's what y'all like. We get a glass cleaning 3-level threat. Incredible name, incredible build overall. So now we're gonna test this build and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, so let's do that right now. Get this to 99. All right, cool. So we get 21. So I'm just gonna get a couple of these just so we can get those animations. Definitely want silver slithery because we definitely have that 80 driving layup. Back down punisher, definitely want to get like, let's go gold here. All right, now we have access to more. So we have 11 badge points available right now. As you can see, we have gold fast twitch, gold fearless, masher, and rise up. So to me, I recommend coring any of the gold badges. So let's say we do that. Once we do that, we'll be able to get like masher or fearless finisher as well. But we want to core that. Now we can just start putting up a lot of these other ones. Okay, so this is what we're rocking with for this build. We get 20 shooting, so definitely want to get blinders. Actually, let's take this off for a second. Definitely want to get green machine and then claymore. So these two for sure is what we want. We have catch and shoot, we have corner specialist, deadeye, and limitless range. Always core the highest badge point that costs the most. Okay, or not badge point, but badge. So we core this, we'll have the 10 badge points available still, and then we can use that on catch and shoot or deadeye or some other ones. But for now, we'll just go with something like this. All right, that's perfect. Now, of course, right, these is cool to have, but you don't really need any of these, honestly. So look at this. Once we core vice grip, we'll still have that 8 badge points to work with, and then we can get break starter, and then we can put the rest of the badges to any ones in here. But for right now, we'll just go with something like this. All right, just so we can be able to finish the video off. Now the defense, you already know, we definitely want box out, we definitely want chase down, and we could go with, let's go bronze here, and then something like this. All right, bronze just for the animation. So of course we want chase down, I mean we want rebound chaser, but we also get, yeah, so that's perfect. So I personally, because I love defense, I recommend you core in defense. You get double core in defense, but you do get more gold in the finishing. So maybe you prefer finishing double core, but the cool thing is that you will get a lot of badges in defense. So we can get rebound chaser, and then once we core that, then we could get like anchor or brick wall. But for this, let's say you don't core this, you still are able to get anchor and rebound chaser. So that's gonna be dope. But we core that, we'll be able to get the anchor, and then we'll be able to get some of these as well. Or you can even go higher on your chase down. Alright, but y'all let me know what y'all thought about this PAO GASOL build. And until next time, much love.